Well, that's the car park. Well, it was a car park, but now it's taken over completely by this, how do you say it, gallery and trial. Remember, this is the same one we had before, where they can do all these tests and then you get the results in 2 years to say if you're going to die, by which time you're already dead. I think it's the same one. Well, we did ask the question last week, what happens if there's a fire on the top floor? And we've just been talking to Fire Brigade, and the answer is they come to this little box here, and the big pipe there goes all the way to the top floor, so they get their engine up here, plug the water in there, and it all comes out on the top. Now it is interesting that the new car park is full. Big sign saying it's full. I can't see this very well, but people have said about the back of Marks and Sparks, and the rubbish is unbelievable. I can't quite get through, but the other side, the rubbish is higher than me. So where's it all coming from? I don't know, but certainly wants tidying up. Well, we did solve the problem with the fire brigade getting to the top. I did ask them how then you got the burnt vehicle down, and they said give up. There's no way you're going to get that down, because you can't get a tow truck up there, so you have to go up there and chop it up into little bits or something. I got no solution to that, but at least we now know the fire, they stick holes in the bottom and it comes out top. We're just talking to the boss, and the middle of next week they'll be out. I mean, what they're doing now, getting this concrete, is like unbelievable. They're just using the digger, and it lifts massive pieces of concrete up. And you see the big pile there. So they've got a digger broken down, and that'll be going first thing in the morning. And you see now the bloody big pieces of concrete that are dripping up like nothing on earth. So the next week it'll all be done and dusted. You have done a great job, and the boss has been really helpful. Tell you everything you want to know, which is nice. Well, I'll ask to the diggers, who's now on the back of a wagon going by the new car park. And just to the George's playing fields, the council have looking to spend a lot of money on improving the area. Well, them as old as me, can you remember the tennis courts here? It's now a wilderness, but for years we had a tennis court here. Bring back the tennis court. Have we actually got any tennis courts in Crewe? I mean, proper, tennis courts. Sunday morning, Half West Street's closed, digging up the footpaths, jackhammering outside everybody's front door, and on a Sunday morning, I'm sure everybody really appreciates that. I was just looking at the Asda wheel they finished ages ago, and we've still got bricks missing. This obviously hasn't been pointed. There's weeds everywhere. Not a good look, is it? And these flower beds, they've got the wild flowers, and when they've redone them, or it's just the poppies have come self-seeded from last year. Well, some of the old ones have found a nice little spot in the old Burtons. the Lyceum Square, all the flowers have come out together, so we've got a nice display. Thought somebody had nicked them by now. Well, they're like a sort of a mini rhododendron. Lots of people coming to see the bee and they're all playing hell about this lot. Even got people asleep. So we get this all over town. Just how they afford to drink all day is another matter. Well, we did mention before about back of Marks and Sparks. The gates are open today. What a bloody mess. That'd be ideal for the bloody rats, isn't it? I can now read this display by the car park. It's not very clear. There's tariff displayed on the machine. No return within 1 hour. Clearly display a valid ticket bought at the time of parking or purchase of a payphone session. There's a payphone session. How are you going to display it on your car? You will not be allowed to leave the car park and seek change. Blue badge holders parking on the first and second floor, EV parking on the fourth and fifth floor. Take all that in. Well, more regeneration. The Telford care home by Morrison's. The plot of land at the side, they've got permission to build a new extension, so that'll be coming soon. We just hope they do a better job than when they built this. People may well remember the tragic accident and people that died building this when the crane collapsed. So we're at Queen Street and the new skate park. I reckon about another 2 weeks. Working on it at the moment. We've got some of the banking there. So like all these jobs, it's the concrete. No good doing it if it's pouring down with rain. So hopefully about another 2 weeks. Well, the library's now finished. There's just a little bit of a tidying up to do. But everything's gone. Some of the concrete's got to remain for the new build. So there's no excitement here. So we now wait for the 3 new builders to start with the heritage site and the walkway, etc. Well, there's lots of publicity about this. It was going to be this, that and the other. And they got all the signs up. And again, months and months and nothing's happened. So what's happening with this? Because the for sale sign's back up again. Well, these seats are sort of predicted. They've had problems with drunkards already. And now they've got security. Got rid of them, but they were drunk on there and then they were going across and urinating and outside of the council offices, which is not a good look, is it? So some of the flowers are now sort of showing signs of life. Well, they're still having problems with the bus station, but it's like when they got the temporary one, it took ages for them everybody to work out what the hell was going on. And the main danger is you get off here and you've got to go into the bus station, not come out here, because if you come out here you can't get out and then you get run over by somebody else. Whereas most of the passengers are sort of regulars, it takes a couple of weeks and then they all know what's going on. And one thing there isn't is any sort of crossing, because you've got the crossing for disabled here, but it's quite a wide road to get across, and you've got buses coming here, there and everywhere, so I thought of a crossing might have been a good idea.